I just mentioned Bruno's assist. Do we need to give him huge plaudits for what? I mean, getting level with Thierry Henry and Kevin De Bruyne on 20 assists. I mean, 20 assists, that's obviously more than one every 2 games. That is a massive achievement, isn't it?
Well, it is because like assists have been brought in as a thing. I don't know.
A metric.
Yeah. Right. So
it's new though, isn't it? It's an assist.
It is, yeah.
I remember David Beckham at the time. That was never a thing, assists.
No.
But it's obviously become a big thing in the last 5, 6, 7, 8 years.
Even when Thierry got his 26, I think he got 20 odd goals as well. It wasn't I wasn't ever interested in the assists, but then it started to come along. Everything was Thierry, the most assists in the Premier. Then it's become a thing. So then you got Kevin De Bruyne, another one who's a multi-winner.
But you've got to be good to get to 20.
Well, without a doubt. Yeah.
I mean, look at those. If you think about those two in front of him, are probably two of the best players that have ever played in the Premier League.
Yeah, but Roy made a good point where he's talking outside about the area in which he plays now.
You're going to get assists. In that position he plays.
20 is a lot.
Player.
And 20 would be better if you're winning trophies.
Oh, I get that, but he can't do that on his own, can he? He can't win trophies on his own, Bruno. You know what I mean? He is, to be fair, performing at probably a level that the rest of his teammates.
No, but when you're the captain of the club and you're supposed to be driving the club forward, do not be getting bogged down by just your role in the team. Just assist. I think what I heard in United the weekend, honestly, I was raging with it. The whole chat about his assists and players talking about assists. He got interviewed after the match, after the game, and I was watching him, and everyone was talking about assists, and even the players were. The game was about his assists. That's the whole talk. After the game, he got interviewed, and he said in his interview, the captain of Man United, he said, yeah, a few times I probably should have. He said this himself, I should have shot, but I made them passes. Wow. How can your mindset of a football be going out to a match and be talking about some individual wreck? If it happens, he's going to get all them stats anyway, but for it to become the main point about Man United's performance the weekend, I was cringing with all of them. And all the players, when he got the assist, going off to, what about the guy who scored the goal?
But there's nothing on the game in terms of what would be. United have already finished in the Champions League. Forest have already stayed up. I think there was an element of.
No, but if your mindset of that is going into a game, then who's to say it's not like that in other games? You said there's nothing on the game. There's always something on the game.
I know, but you understand what I mean by that.
There's still 70,000 at the match yesterday. And I'm just saying, if your focus is, and all the players talking about Bruno's assist, when you're not winning anything, if you're on the back of winning stuff and players are getting individual awards, fantastic. On the back of your team winning stuff, golden boot stuff, you go, lads, thumbs up to that. Player of the year, no problem. But that's like further down the line. The priority is the team. Man United's priorities this weekend was Bruno getting an assist, not winning a football match, not strikers getting goals or defenders or being good at set pieces.
Well, they did win.
Or keeping a clean sheet. You know, there's other parts of football that are really important. So for one player to get bogged down with assist and his team aren't winning anything, they finished 15th. That's my issue.
Yeah, but Roy, I think
that's my issue. All that will happen anyway. Bruno will get loads of assists, the position he plays, and he's got runners ahead of him.
To get that many though, Roy, with that up there with
your
that
team winning nothing. Well,
but that's even harder.
But what's the point? What's the point?
The consistency of his.
What's the point? I mean, you're playing in a team game, isn't it?
Yeah, but he's trying to.
No, let me finish. You're part of a team. What's the priority of a team?
He's doing his job.
To try and win.
But he's trying to do that, I think.
He's doing his job creating, though, isn't
I think he's
not when it becomes the priority. And of course he's doing his bit. He's a brilliant player and he's player of the year. He's getting all the rewards. And come the summer, he'll probably get another new deal because they'll be threatening he's got to Saudi Arabia. We've been on this road before. He's got previous. So then for the player to get assists and that becoming the priority, no, that'll come when your team is focused on trying to win the big prizes and you're keeping clean sheets.
Yeah, but then you look at someone like Bruno, Roy, if they get the right players around, he'd probably do that again. And they will win stuff because he's got that.
Okay, and if they win something if they win the league next year and he's got 20 assists, I say, do you know what? Well done, Man United, winning the league. And Bruno, well done. That's a little sideshow. That can't become the main show.
Right.
And yesterday, when he said himself, he got interviewed on the pitch, going, yeah, I probably passed it when I told to chuck some shot. So he said his priority was trying to get assists instead of maybe I might actually shoot myself.
I mean, they're not winning the league because of him. Number one, I mean, ultimately, everyone.
You're saying he's part of a team. Well, he's part of the team then.
He's contributing enormously to that team.
Yeah.
And is he not contributing to the team trying to keep clean sheets? That's part of his job, isn't it?
Absolutely. But the thing I would say is that I used to think exactly the same 20 years ago when Cristiano was the first person I ever heard say, I want to win the Ballon d'Or during a season at United in an interview. And I remember thinking, forget the Ballon d'Or, forget that. We need to win a league. We need to win the Champions League. He did go and win the Ballon d'Or.
On the back of what, though? Did he win leagues?
To be fair, I think he won the league.
Yeah, you don't win them big prizes unless you're winning titles.
know, but
they go hand in hand.
He's the first player that I remember talking about individual awards and feeling a little bit uncomfortable about it. But I do think, looking back now, it does matter for these players to get the individual awards when you're like a Salah, a Bruno Fernandes, a Cristiano.
But if you're going into a game, my point is...
Do you think he is, though, Rob?
No, but if you're going into a game and it's affecting your decision... Gary, listen to his interview after the game yesterday. He actually said it. And I was watching the game and I'm going...
Do you think it's because they're out of everything, though, right? They're already out of everything. It's the only thing he's kind of got left. I know what you're saying about him just being selfish about the...
No, but even when they interview him after the game, they talk about assists. You go, I'm not interested. I'm here to win. I'm here to win trophies.
But is it the media?
It's no good. So if you said to him, yeah, but you can put
No, but he's obviously getting asked the question.
Yeah, he got asked the question, but he actually said, I'm watching the game. So even before his interview, I'm going, his mindset's not right there. He's trying to get assist. There was a chance for him to shoot yesterday. Particularly in the second half, but everyone was getting bogged down with assists. When he got the assist, they all ran over. Forget the goal scorer. They're going after him. The assist should be a backup to everything else. The assist became the story of the weekend.
I'm surprised.
How can the assist become the story at Man United?
But I'm surprised that because I thought he actually shot a couple of times when he
did the first half.
When he should have passed it. When he should have passed it.
No. Look at the second half. He admitted himself. There was situations where he's like, no, go on, Bruno. The goal's there for you. First half he had a few shots, but then it all became about the assists.
Look, I can sort of understand it a little bit in the sense that to get level with those two players, I can understand it.
And what do you get for it? What do you get?
There's no trophy for that.
You're part of it, exactly.
No, but you put yourself in company that's like.
Right. What's the reason playing for Man United? What's the number one priority when you play for Man United?
And I think he would say that though, wouldn't he? To win trophies, he would say that, I think.
He didn't say it yesterday.
Well, right, to be fair, what I do know is that speaking to him 3 weeks ago, he said the reason he stayed last year was because he's not completed what he wants to, and that's win trophies at United, to be fair to him. He did say that.
And he won't be winning trophies. Not with that mindset of the team yesterday, where they're giving up 2 goals and everyone's getting all giddy because he's equal a record for assists. It's mind-boggling. It's mind-boggling. It's a circus act.
I do think you go through a season and then if the accolades come, they come.
And that's fine. It's all about opinion. We'll be here till midnight. I think that's wrong. That this idea and everyone getting bogged down by assists, that should be way down the pecking order, not the priority on a match day at Old Trafford. That's a little sideshow. And when players won awards at United, it was fantastic. But not where that was the main chat. The main chat was, well, you were on about winning Player of the Year. I got Player of the Year once and nobody turned up at the dinner. That's not my priority. My priority is winning trophies.
We had a game that...
He needed an assist.
What happened, Roy? That's still touching you deep.
Is it because...
You know, I don't want to carry a grudge here.
No one assisted you. No one assisted you to the award.
Would you get...
That's been mentioned before about 8 times on this programme.
I love when he just...
If you're a player and you're not winning trophies, but people bring up your stats, you'd be cringy. You'd be going, forget my stats. Yeah. We got to win trophies. Last year they were walking on the pitch after finishing 15th.
But these things...
15th last year. But Roy, nobody was talking about the assist last year. But now they're obviously, everyone's excited because they've finished and they've qualified for the Champions League. Qualified.
We have judged Bruno by his goals and assists over the years. One thing I would say is that these things matter because ultimately we judge these players by their output, their assists and their goals. We judge them by that. So we judge them. We say, I've heard you say a number of times, but where's his goals? Where's his assists? That's what this guy is delivering, to be fair to him.
You made a point yesterday, you're doing the game. I'm watching it. Bruno gives a pass and he missed it. What did Bruno do after he missed it? You watched it?
Oh, he went on the floor. Yeah, he went on the floor, yeah.
Lovely, isn't it?
Yeah. That was when Burmo missed the shot.
Yeah, lovely. Yeah. Why is he falling on the fucking floor? Excuse me.
Well, I think he was disappointed that Burmo missed.
For what? For who?
Well, for himself and for the team. Yeah.
Bang on. Yeah. Bang on. For himself. He wasn't disappointed for the striker who's having a bit of a difficult spell and missed a couple of chances. He's thinking about assist, and he gets an assist. They should be going after the striker going, you've had a difficult spell, but I tell you what, you stuck at it. Brilliant. It's like, Bruno, come up to me and toss my hair. Lovely. Spot on. Why did he fall on the floor? Why did he fall on the floor and wave his hands up in the air? Because that was an assist for him instead of going, we could have got another goal.
Roy said, touch my hair.
Yesterday, Shaw scored first goal in 97 years, and they're all going off to him. Hey.
Why'd you bring Bruno up for?
Why did you take him
I actually didn't expect we were going to get that.
Well, that's why.
I was expecting there to be some flowers, to be fair.
We go back to standards. Imagine us in a dressing room and we're finishing. We're not competing for any trophies. We're not competing. and someone's in the dressing room talking about an assist, you'd be like, yeah, you keep that up, pal. You keep that up. You'll be getting it as well.
You've started
Imagine
them off
that being
now.
a priority at Man United. That was the celebration yesterday. He joined some other brilliant players as an assist. And then what the guys, I think on the back of their assists, I'm guessing, I don't know the stats, we're winning the odd trophy. All goes hand in hand, Gary.